Fix here. Today I'm going to do an oil change on a Volkswagen CC model 2017. So what I've got here today, I've got the Castrol oil. It's the Edge Euro car oil here. It's the 5W30. That's the E5W30. And then I've got the filter, CarQuest kind. It's B4561. And then I've got the plug for the oil to come out. You actually need to use a matrix on that. So I've got the T40 matrix. That's the size you'll need. I've got the funnel. All right, and then I've got the little cap thing that goes on the top of the filter. It's out of the hood. So you just put this on there and then untighten it, and then you can use it to tighten it back up as well. Can't remember the size on that one, so sorry, I'll try to put it in the description. And then I've just obviously got your go-to wipes and an oil pan. So we'll get to it. All right, so right here you have the plug. It's kind of a metric type plug on these foreign vehicles, these Volkswagens. Some of them do have it and some of them don't, so just check before you do the oil change so you can get the right tool. So what I'm going to do here is just kind of start with it. I've already gotten it a little bit loose, so now I can just use this, use it on the screwdriver and turn it here like this. Now the oil is going to start dripping, and then hopefully we can just start pulling this off. And once it gets real loose, we'll pull it quickly. There. All right, there it comes. Okay, so we'll let that drain, and then we'll go up top to the hood and we'll pull the filter. Okay, so here is the plug that I pulled out. So it's got this TF4 and then the 4.8. I don't know if that's what the gallons are or it's a TF 4.8, but out of my set here, I've got a T40 for which the one I used here, and that worked perfect. It was a perfect fit. So that's what I used. So just so you know, if you're gonna do this for your vehicle, your 2017 Volkswagen CC, this is what I used. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull this cap off, just because it helps. For me, I like to do it because it helps drain. I feel like it helps drain the oil a little bit more. It gets that going quicker. Okay, so here's the filter. We're gonna take that off. Sometimes you can actually just remove this piece. It usually just lifts right up, and then this pipe and this aren't in your way. But I think I should be able to be okay without it. So I'll just put this on here like this. Fits like a glove, and then I'm gonna go ahead and go counterclockwise with this and unloosen it. Okay, and that should be enough, and I can just get my hand on that. What I'll do is I'll bring this over here so if there's any mess when it comes up. All right, so now we've got this. All right, so there's your filter. I'm gonna go ahead and replace that. Okay, so we're gonna get the new filter out. Again, it's the same filter, 84561. Just pull it out like that. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get some oil here. And then what I'll do is I'll get some oil, and then I'll just go ahead and put that on this lip right here, on this red part right here, so it gets some lubricant on there. So when I put it on, it doesn't the heat doesn't suck to it or make this seal crack or anything like that. So I'll do that, and then we'll go ahead and put that on. Now I'm gonna put the new one on here. There we go, just like that. Pull that back around there, and you're good to go for your filter. All right, this is pretty much down to a small dribble in the oil, so I'm gonna go ahead and put the cap back on now and screw that up. Okay, so there we go. Now we'll start putting the oil in it. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and put the funnel right here, and then we're gonna put the oil in, and we're gonna put 4.9 quarts of oil in. So that's how much this takes. Okay, so I've got the right amount of quarts of oil in there. And the way we'll do that is we need to always make sure that you take it off of your ramps or off of the jack, wherever you have it on, to make sure you have the exact amount of quarts in the vehicle. So we'll go ahead and lift it, take the car down off of the ramp at this time, and then we're going to check our gauge and see where it measures, and we'll go from there. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just dip it in here and see where our levels are at. All right, so we dipped the stick again, added a little bit more oil, and as you can tell right there, it's perfect where it needs to be. It's right to the level of full. All right, one more thing that I wanted to mention real quick is you can, with your oil, your used oil, you can go to your local AutoZone or car parts store, Pep Boys or something like that, and discard your oil there. Usually for free if you have like a membership there, or just like your number. You just got to give them your number and they put it in the system, and they can discard the oil for you. Just go around back, and they'll get rid of it for you for free. So that's something I do with all the oil that I do with my oil changes. So thought I'd give that helpful tip as well. Also wanted to mention the ramps that I use. These are some great ramps. They're Rhino ramps. I use these to put the car on while I'm working in there. So that way I don't have to have like a jack or anything like that hold it up, because I just feel more comfortable with these ramps. They've been great. I've used them for all my oil changes. All right, so there you go. We did a oil change on a 2017 Volkswagen CC. It was a great oil change. Really no complications there other than just the little matrix that we had to use there. So hopefully you can adjust to that and get that piece. But really nice going out of the trunk or out of the hood. And we found out that it's about 4.9 quarts in this one. So hopefully you like that. And again, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe.